mentioned that when we were talking before, that you always ask yourself, am I supposed to be here? Did this company just hire me on my, or did this company hire me on my merit, or they were just checking a box? Why do you feel this way? Can you maybe talk more about that?
Sure. So, you always hear this joke, the running joke, you're a token black person in office, or I heard that a couple of times, and you want to hit the quota, or it's all about the optics of things, and
Mm-hmm.
with the recent events that's happened lately, you see a lot of companies are being reactive, I guess, versus proactive,
Yeah.
and that's kind of I don't want to ever be in that like situation where I feel like I'm just being hired to hit a quota, or just kind of because what the current climate is, you need to be a little bit more about diversity now after the fact. So, some of the things with Bay One, is like over a year and a half ago when we were in conversations, is that they wanted, diversity was a big topic. So I think that was like an important piece of like me coming to join Bay One, and Bay One wanted to bring me in. Um, but the whole thing about, for example, I'm taking a senior HR certification here soon. And one of the things is in HR, it's you're so used to seeing, and there's nothing wrong with it. I think it's maybe the number of African American males in HR that has this senior certification. But what you see is there's the number of HR professionals and the demographics. It's usually Caucasian female between 22 and 55. You don't really see a lot of chief human resources officers that are black males. So I kind of looked at the data and looked at the numbers of that. So if I ever get to a position where I'm going to have opportunity to take one of those positions, I'm going to ask myself, should I be here? And that's kind of like where that imposter syndrome is going to come in at. Are they doing it because of like what's happening right now with, everything with the George Floyd and the Black Lives Matter movement?
Yeah.
Or are they actually bring me on because I'm actually educated and I deserve to be here?
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
um, so that's one of the things I got to kind of look out for moving forward, or I can always just stay at Bay One for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, that's
so
and to your point, the last guest that I interviewed, Madhavi, it
uh-huh.
was the same sentiment. Like a lot of companies have frat-like cultures. Cultural fit is like passing a friendship test. It gives you a license to hire people you just want to hang out
Right,
with and grab a beer. And
right,
Paso were people that are really qualified and were ideally suited for the job. So I think
right,
the focus has to shift from cultural fit to more of a values fit and
right.
align the company goals, not with like the interviewer's background.